blackmail. You know that, don't you? She won't come home if I tell the court about it. It's blackmail.
She's not like that. She doesn't want to see him in jail. She doesn't want to see you in jail.
Anyway, she's going to get away. I'm saying nothing.
Have you got a slate loose?
So I've thought about it and I want her home.
You think I don't?
Then I'm going to say nothing.
No.
You were all for it yesterday.
That was yesterday. I didn't know you'd go to jail yesterday.
I don't have to go to jail.
You said yourself, you stand up in court and say you hit him for no reason and they'll throw away the key.
Not necessarily.
Of course they will.
Then what do we do?
I don't know. Eat your breakfast. Billy, if I've got to choose between my daughter having a hard time and my husband going to jail, I know what I'm going to choose.
And if I've got to do a bit of time to get her back home, then I'm going to do a bit of time. It's not up to you.
Oh, why? And what happens if you do a bit of time? I'll tell you what happens. You do a bit of time and we all end up down the Swanee because we can't afford to live here as it is. It's not just you.
Oh, that's it, isn't it?
What?
Money.
No.
Yes, it is. You're always the same girl. It always comes down to money.
I happen to love you. God knows why. My Auntie Jo near ended up in a straitjacket, so maybe I take after her. But I happen to love you. Right?
How can I send in a sick note when I'm not off sick? I've told you. Domestic trouble. It's none of your business what kind.
Billy.
Look, I'll be reporting for work tomorrow, right?
I've just realised.
3 days off in the last 12 months and they're docking me pay.
He wants to keep
Worked all through Christmas for him and they're docking me pay.
Billy, I've just realised he wants to keep it quiet and all.
What?
Him, Montague. He wants to keep it quiet and all.
Too right, he does.
Well, that's it.
What?
We do a deal. We say nothing, he drops the charges.
We can't do that now.
Of course we can. He doesn't want it all over the papers any more than we do.
I've committed a crime.
So what? The fella you hit's going to be the last person to say anything about it.
Yeah.
We've been worrying about nothing. We've been racking our brains over nothing.
Yeah, well, why didn't I think of that, eh? We just do a deal.
One, 2, 3, and no wish you.
I'm Lucy. Yes. Lucy Collins. Sorry. Hasn't James mentioned me? No. Should he have done? Well, he said he would. You better come in. Thank you. Better sit down.
gotta have a bath sometime.
Bath time.
Come on, it's your own fault for getting dirty. Come on.
She's covered in mud. Bad time of year for the pub.
She's 3, isn't she?
Yes.
How did you know?
Oh, James has talked a lot about her.
Look. I hope to God this isn't what I think it is.
I'm afraid it is. It's a bit difficult.
What? Don't expect any help from me.
He doesn't like hurting people. It's not that he's a coward or anything, it's just that...
Don't try to tell me about my own husband.
Anyway, that's why I'm here. I know he wants to tell you, but I know he can't.
How old are you?
I don't see that's got anything to do with it.
It's got everything to do with it. You've got a lot to learn. When did this start?
In France.
And since France?
We've seen each other off and on.
Off and on?
Yes.
When exactly? The night he was at his mother's and I phoned up and he wasn't there. The night he was at the match. The night he was playing squash with someone from work.
What excuses he made.
You couldn't give a damn what excuses he made.
He wouldn't talk about that sort of thing.
Very noble of him. Have you been here?
What?
Here, in this house, in our bed. Have you been?
No.
Get out.
I need to see James.
It's Jim. Get out.
We need to talk things through.
Get out.
The 3 of us. We need to talk things through.
You believe it, don't you?
What?
You believe it? To come knocking on my door. You've either got to be brazen or stupid. And I think you're both. You honestly think he's going to leave me and the children and...
Yes.
Jim! Here a minute. It's important.
Okay, coming. All right, Daddy's tripping over the toys. Here we go. I know, silly Daddy tripping over toys. Here we go. Sorry.
You're bit on the side, I believe.
She had to be told.
You stupid.
Don't come near me!
God's sake!
Get off me, you!
Will you stop that?
Stop it! Your paw comes round to my house and you want me to stop it?
You
You diving, devious, two-timing... 3 days in London!
I went to
3
London.
days in London! Like hell you've been with her!
I was in London on
3
my
days
own.
stuck in the house on my own! Over Christmas Eve, we sat up for you. Oh, God. We sat up for you. And you came back. You came back late. And the children opened their presents. Oh, God, you'd been with her! On the Christmas Eve! You'd been with her!
Got it, Master.
Come in here.
Yeah.
Keep him at the door.
I can't do that.
You can't show him in here.
There's nothing wrong with the place. Hello. Yeah, come in.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Is she taking it badly? She had to be told. It's only fair.
Are you mad?
What?
Do you know what you've done?
She had to be told.
This may not seem much to you, but I've worked all my life for it. This house, my wife and the kids. And you come along and you just...
You said you wanted to leave her, but you couldn't. You said you wanted to, but you couldn't.
What did I want to tell her? Tell her that I met some tart in France? Had a good time with her. Came back to England and the silly bitch followed me over?
It wasn't the way it was.
That's exactly how it was.
You didn't have to see me over here. If you didn't want to, you didn't have to.
You gave me no option. You're a pest, Lucy. A bloody pest. Look, this is not some story out of a woman's magazine. This is real. This is my life. And you come along with your head stuffed full of romantic, bloody rubbish and wreck it.
You said you loved me.
In France, because there was nobody else.
And over here. You said you loved me over here.
I lied.
It was the truth.
Oh, it was the truth. But that's past tense. Now just go.
I still love you.
Tough.
I still love you.
Well, you'll get over it. You'll get over it a damn sight more quickly than we ever will. Now, why don't you just go, please?
No.
Christ, haven't you done enough?
What kind of woman are you?
Penny, will you just go upstairs and look out for Emma?
You go creeping into bed with a married man.
Come on,
and you're
Penny.
not even...
Come on.
I'm staying. You're not even satisfied with that. You have to come round here to his wife and child and gloat about it.
I'm not gloating.
Then what are you doing?
I came to talk. I didn't expect any of this. I just came
What
to...
did you expect? You're nothing. Compared to my wife and children, you're nothing. Can't you understand that?
You said we were going to live together.
Look, forget what I said. The only thing I ever wanted to say was goodbye, Lucy. But you wouldn't let me. And me, oh, idiotic me, I couldn't bring myself to hurt you. Oh, isn't that a joke? Oh, isn't that a bloody joke? And you come in here and you destroy us. Well, just go, will you? Oh, you can't do us any more harm, so why don't you just... Why don't you just go? Because I don't want ever to set eyes on you again.
Well, Mr. Montague's left the school. Obviously, I'll find it very difficult to give him a reference, so he'll find it very difficult to get another job, if you see what I mean.
Yeah?
As for Rodney and Tracy...
Yeah?
I think it's in their interest to find another school.
Oh, aye. So they're the innocent party and they have to move and all, do they?
They don't have to move. What about their exams?
Well, that'll be taken care of.
If he can give perverts like Montague a job, why should our kids suffer?
Look, Mr. Corkhill, you may not like this, but it has to be said. In cases like this, there's never an innocent party, never a wholly innocent party.
You're right. I don't like it.
But whether you do or not, I'm afraid that's the case.
I think you'd better go.
Billy.
You know what he's saying, don't you? He's using all kinds of fancy words, but you know what he's saying?
It's true.
He's saying, Aunt Tracy, he paid for her to go. He even paid for her to go.
She told him you were on the dole.
What?
Well, for certain school trips you can get a grant. Not for Switzerland, obviously. But she thought you could, so he paid for it out of his own pocket.
I gave her 150. I'd have given her the rest.
She didn't think so. Apparently, there was some sort of fuss the first time she asked you. Look, what Montague did was wrong.
Wrong?
More than wrong. But he didn't plan that trip with the intention of seducing your daughter. If anything...
If anything? Go ahead.
If anything, it was the other way around.
Do you know what you're saying?
She went to his room, Billy.
He coaxed her in.
4 nights on the run, she went to his room. She knew what she was doing. It wasn't his fault.
She's told you this?
Yes.
Are you altogether stupid, woman? She's sticking up for him.
It's the truth.
You can believe that of your own daughter, 15 years old, and you can believe that.
You mightn't like it. God knows I don't. But it's the truth. You okay?
She's still there.
Yes, he wants a word before he goes.
Why didn't you tell me? It was all Tracy's doing.
I knew how you'd take it.
I could handle it before, when I thought it was him. But now...
You'd have preferred her raped. Billy, I'm not getting at you, love. I know how you feel. I understand how you feel. You'd have preferred her raped. Anything so long as she didn't actually want it. But I'm glad it was that way. I'm glad she went to his room. I'm glad it happened because she wanted it to happen. If it had to happen at all, and it had to happen someday, Bill, I'm glad it happened because she wanted it to happen. But there again, I'm her mother, aren't I? You're her dad.
Hello, what are you doing home at this time?
What?
Well, you should be at work.
I didn't go in.
You didn't go in?
Didn't feel like it.
You didn't feel like it.
You sound like a bloody parrot!
So it's best if they change schools then, right?
Well, I'm glad you've seen it.
Yeah,
but...
yeah, well, it won't be mentioned again. So you go and bring it home then, eh?
There is the question of the court hearing.
There won't be one.
What?
We're going to do a deal. We keep quiet, and Montague doesn't press charges.
Well, have you talked to anyone about this?
No.
Well, I think you should. It's not quite as simple as you imagine.
I know about courts.
Well, even so, I think
Look, I know about courts. Now, I'm sorry, but we've been through a lot. So could you leave us alone?
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I think you should get some legal advice.
Don't need it.
All this talk about doing deals, dropping charges, it's a myth. This isn't a private prosecution. This is a criminal charge. The police are prosecuting, and they'll do so no matter what.
I know.
You know?
Yeah, but she doesn't, and that's what counts.
She will sooner or later.
Yeah, but I'll cross that bridge when I come to it, eh? Ta-ra.
What did he mean?
What?
It's not as simple as we think.
Look, are you going to pick her up or what?
What did he mean, Billy?
I don't know, do I? Look, the likes of him can't tell me anything about course now, can they?
Yeah.
So go and get her, eh? And bring her back with you this time.
Yeah. Lucy? 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 Lucy! Lucy! Lucy!
What's the matter?
Lucy! Lucy! Oh, God, don't tell me.
Lucy, open this door.
Lucy!
Lucy, open this door.
Lucy! What?
What are you playing at?
I wanted some peace.
Peace. You frightened the life out of your mother. You must have heard your mother banging.
I think the whole world heard my mother banging.
Why didn't you answer her?
I wanted some privacy.
The bathroom?
Is it him?
Who? You know very well who I mean. James, is it him? It's not James, it's Jim. I've been calling him James for months when it should have been Jim.
Look, girl, I'm going to tell you this now. And I want you to remember it for as long as you live, right? This is your home. No matter what you've done. No matter what kind of trouble you've been in. This is your home. Right?